And what you gonna do when Hulkamania and the largest arms in the world run wild on you?
How much is this?
I have no earthly idea.
All the things that I did. You need to understand.
If I have to hear one more time that you did this for the family.
I did it for me. I like begging. I was good at begging. And I was really... I was alive.
There's a guy that keeps appearing on my stream. His name is Chill Murray. All right. Chill Murray spends his whole day talking about Phil.
Yo, what up? It's your boy. Dude, this weekend was so action-packed and chaotic and hectic. It was like our Super Bowl and our Oscars. It was like our Oscar moment, dude. Stuttering Craig and Adam pretty much did the second slap heard across the world, bro. Like, Phil felt that. And he's still feeling it, dude. You figure after a few days, a well-adjusted person would get over it, you know, and continue on. But this is Dark Side Phil we're dealing with. So yeah, you already know Phil. He hopped on the Level 1 podcast, and he brought up the interview again. And he's like, I'm not going to address the drama. This is the last time. But you already know, like, it's hypocritical because he's bringing it up. Instead of just ignoring it, acting like it just didn't happen, which I know is hard to do, Phil. You got your ass fucking kicked. You know, he tries to act like a big old bitch about it. But, oh yeah. And then he keeps showing us how retarded he is at doing his taxes. Woo! Alright, yeah, so pretty much everything's back to normal. You know, things are probably going to be a little boring, guys, for a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? Phil has a nice burn, a little char mark on his face. So that's always going to be there. Alright, let's get into it.
And today, finally, we get to do a full day of gameplay streaming, which is what you know I love. It's my pride and joy of what I like to do on the internet is playing a variety of games and interacting with all of you while I do it, right? And I'm just so happy that now finally, after this craziness of this last week, it's all over and we can get back to normalcy, right? You know, whether it was weird stuff going on with podcast drama, or then on top of that, me having to take a stream off to do behind the scenes stuff at the business. You know, it throws a monkey wrench into the normalcy around here. People tell me all the time the reason that we really enjoy watching you consistently is because you are so consistent. You've got this schedule, right, that you work on. And it's like every day you kind of do the same thing. You know, we know that there's a podcast in the morning, a big gameplay stream right after that, and then there's a second gameplay stream at night that's usually a little bit more chill vibes, except in the cases where you're doing like multiplayer stuff. You know, that hasn't been the case at all. This entire week has been completely different. And I want to say thank you so much, all right, to those of you who did bear with it, okay? Because this was, like, literally Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day was weird. Now we're going to get back to normal stuff, and the good news is this is the right time to get back to normal stuff. We've got the conclusion of Wolong, the start of Metroid Prime Remastered, and in addition to all of that, we got a brand new Resident Evil 4 remake coming out this Friday. That's going to be very, very exciting. I can't wait for that.
Oh man, this really was a weekend to remember. It really was. This was a super big W for the detractor community, and probably one of the fattest L's I think I've seen Phil take in years, honestly. He took a fat old spanking, dude. Whew. But now it's back to basics, back to the usual lies, meandering and begging, bro. Sucks. I wish I could relive the weekend again.
So there you go. But anyway, just understand, you know, today I'm in a little pain, I might be a little grumpy, and I'm playing Wolong. It's like, oh God, right? It just compounds the stress, compounds the annoyance. The good news is, because we're at the end of the game, maybe it won't be that big of a deal. Maybe I won't be that freaked out. I don't know. But anyway, so the good news is, and I said this in the daily wrap last night, but I'll say it again, is that I got all the data crunching done and everything is submitted. Now that doesn't mean that I won't need to do more work. It basically means that at this point I feel the whole nights off to work on this are done. I had to take 3 nights off this month. It was done the first night. The last week it was patron videos that I had to do, private reacts, and now, you know, I had to do this again this week, but I think we're done. And I will address this because every year people say the same thing. My dad even says the same thing, okay? Phil, you operate your own business. Why aren't you tracking all of this data along the year? Well, first of all, income data, it doesn't even make sense to do that because your income data comes in after the fact. Like, I've known what I made the entire month until a few days after the month when all those numbers are tallied up, right? So it's really not possible. But you might say, what about expenses? Well, fair enough. Every single day, if I was tracking every dollar spent on anything, you know, that would make it a little easier. I wouldn't have to crunch it all and go through all these statements. I'll give you a perfect example of that, all right? So last night, I'm going through everything, and I have to accumulate all the stuff that I've spent. And one of the things is Nintendo games on the Switch. And I'm trying to think in my head, so what Nintendo games did I play last year? Well, there was Kirby, there was Pokemon, obviously, and maybe 1 or 2 others. Not too many Nintendo games, right? So I go into my Nintendo account, which I use every single year. It always has all the data I need. I go in there, there's no purchase history. I was like, what happened? Where is it? Nintendo, for some reason, erased purchase history. So I can't see any of the games I bought. I'm like, what the hell? And it's not like my account wasn't compromised or anything. Everything's still fine. But there's just no purchase history anymore. Right? Like, okay. So now what do? Well, I guess I gotta figure this out, like, manually. So I'm going through, like, everything. I'm going through, okay, my PayPal account, my bank account. I'm searching for the term Nintendo. Well, maybe it didn't have the word Nintendo in it. Maybe it had the name of the game. You know, that's what I mean. That stuff is really effing annoying. But at the same time, you gotta think of it this way, okay? I work 6 days a week full time. I enter this office around 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Pacific time every morning. I'm literally in here running a stream all day long till 4:30-ish p.m. because after I'm done with the stream at 4, I gotta upload and get all that done and set up the next stream. All right? Between streams, I'm eating, I'm doing other things, showering, you know, spending time with my family, cleaning the house, doing stuff like that. I'm right back to a late stream between 6:30 p.m. I'm in this office. The stream starts around 6:45. I'm in here most nights until like 10:30 p.m. So I'm in this office from 10 a.m. to like 10:30 p.m. with no real time to do anything. So if now, we should just keep track of everything daily. Okay, so I'm going to be in here till what, midnight? Where every night I got to remember if anything went down. Did I buy a new game? Was there a bill that cleared today? And I have to account for every dollar every day. I'd be like, I would never be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to do? And plus, the thing is, at least...
Bro, this fucker's still trying to cover his ass about his taxes. Woo! Dude, that interview legitly fucked him up on the inside, dude. He's like, I gotta make sure I talk about my taxes. Dude, Phil's own dad is sitting here going, you're doing taxes like a stupid person. Like a Neanderthalic monkey, Phil. Literally, Phil doesn't keep track of shit, dude. It ain't like, oh, I swear to God, he's weird. I don't even think he files his taxes on time. I'm just gonna say it. He's so finicky with his cash, bro. You think he's on time? He makes so much money. He owes the government a lot of money at the end of the year or the beginning of the year, you know? Where it's like, I'm so poor, they give me money. So I know damn well Phil's doing some funny fucking shit with his taxes, homie. Alright, let's keep going. That's it for the taxes. Like, you know, I'm trying to kind of recuperate from everything that's been going on. And I'm not trying to, like, agitate my brain tumor from being in the vortex. Like, it's 2023. It's not that hard to keep track of your income and your expenses. It's like at the click of a button, Phil. He's full of shit, okay? He really is.
In the community, and that's not fair. And I apologize to all you because that's not what I was intending at all in any way, shape, or form. I thought that honestly this is going to be a neutral interview, and then after that we move on and people make their own judgments. That's not what happened. It literally was the polar opposite. It was a neutral interview followed by a whole crap fest, which was not the agreement. That literally was being completely disingenuous, and then everyone on the internet wants to make Phil the butt of the joke. No, that's fucked up. All right? So, I'm sorry. That wasn't what I was told it was going to be. That wasn't what I thought it would be. That was literally a bait and switch situation. Okay? And I'm sorry because my fans now have to put up with this crap, and that's not fair. All right? At all. It's not fair to my viewers and fans that you had to put up. You know, it's one thing for me to take the brunt of it. I'll take it. I don't care. I've been through everything, man. You can't really faze me anymore. But these guys are just like, you know, the fact that everyone else has to put up with stuff is the most messed up side of this. So, all I have to say is, I'm sorry. I learned my lesson. I'm done with the drama, right? I'm not going to be putting up with any of it anymore, you know? I'm just going to roll with my own content, right? And you know the rules around here. We don't put up with the nonsense. I don't even want to hear, like I said, I assure you that in the last few months, there's been new things said about me, right? New drama and nonsense. I've completely ignored it. I don't want to hear about it. When people try to bait me with dollar tips talking about it, I just ignore it. I'm not taking the bait anymore. I'm done. We're going to be here. We're going to have fun with games. We're going to have fun with, you know, oh, excuse me. We're going to have fun with everything. And my new React content, I'm enjoying a lot. It's diversifying my content. I feel like in long term, the React channel is going to be something great for everyone because it's not just about gameplay anymore. Even though I love the gameplay, and I told you guys, I'm never going to give up on gameplay, correct? I'm not. I love it. That's my bread and butter. That's where I came from, is being a gamer, my lifelong gamer. But as I get older, what I need to do is I need to diversify. I need to make more content. I feel like the React stuff is where we're headed, where I'm doing movie reviews, TV show reviews, reacting to clips every week, doing long-form reacts and all of that. That's very beneficial stuff, okay? So all this is great, and if I stick to my guns and I stick to my own stuff, I think things are going to be good. I just need to phase out all the bullshit from the outside. And it's funny because there's been a couple people who have reached out to me like, no, that's the wrong attitude to have. You need to lean into more of this. And you need to... I'm like, no, you're out of your mind, man. You just don't get it. Not everyone cares about drama. And not everyone cares about personal gain because of drama. Personal gain because of drama at all. Really. You know what? I want to know the truth? It fucking disgusts me and it pisses me off that the biggest, most popular piece of content that I put out on DSP Reacts was the stream where I reacted to those guys crapping all over me on Friday. I don't want that to be the most popular piece of content over there. I want people to watch my regular content and enjoy it, not the drama. But that's the thing. The drama sells on YouTube. You know, people say, Phil, are you aware that people make negative shows about you on a daily basis that get more views than your content? Yes, because it's toxic drama. And stupid people like toxic drama. And there's a lot more fucking stupid people on this planet than intelligent people. So obviously, drama and stupidity sells.
See, Phil's right about one thing. There are more stupid people on Earth than intelligent people. But Phil he's one of those stupid people. And he's so stupid that he's unaware and doesn't realize that. He takes advantage of stupid people. He makes a living off milking the wallets of a populace of stupid people. Oh my lord, Phil. And it isn't even the fact that drama sells, dude. It's the fact that he doesn't realize that the things that he does, Boogie, Wings, you know, Nate, Ethan, Ralph, Chris Chad, all these stupid assholes, they don't do things that regular human beings do. You know? So we look at this in awe. It's like going to the circus. Why do people go to the circus, Phil? To watch a clown give us a good time. Oh, God, he's in a little delusional pocket world, bro. It's insane.
Drama alert. I mean, the name of the show ended up being popular. I mean, we all know this. There's evidence of it. So, of course, it's that crap is toxic stuff and negative stuff and hateful stuff will always be more popular than positive content. 1,000,000% of the time. That's just human nature. But I'm not going to do that. I've had opportunities to do it. When I had KO Gaming, I made a video in front of Revolution that just because I said it was the worst game I had ever played got only over 1 million views. It made me, I'm not exaggerating, thousands of dollars. I probably made all in all, at the end of the day, probably around $4,000 on that review. On one effing video. So what did I do? I stopped making overall negative reviews. Positive ones. Well, that was it. People don't like that. Positive mixed with negative? Oh no. You gotta keep making the negative. Right? Why didn't you just keep making the negative slander reviews? Because that's not me. And so the channel didn't blow up in popularity. It had one popular video, a few other videos that had maybe a couple 100,000 views. And you know, that's it. And what are you gonna do? Sorry that I'm going to be like honest and I'm gonna make content that I like. And that I can wake up in the morning and be like, wow, I was okay with what I put out yesterday because I didn't hurt anyone, because I didn't, you know, do any insane over-the-top slander. No one...
Bro, no. Oh, my God. That fucker took that $4,000, dude, and fucked it all off. I kid you not. Imagine getting $4,000 for one video. That's insane, homie. I'd buy a new PC. Like, I'd get all the parts and just build a new computer from scratch and update my whole game the best I could, dude. And the rest, you know, I'd probably use 1,000, 1,500, like, for my family and the car and shit like that. I need to fix my car. But Phil, I made $4,000 and I just stopped, you know, instead of keeping up with it, dude. Phil wants to act like he was on a moral soapbox. I didn't want to bash developers. I didn't want to be enough for that. But that's all he does. You know, it's like oh my God, bro. Holy shit. Why the fuck does he have to be a fucking walking contradiction like this, dude? It's insane. Like, Phil is insanity personified, dude.
So that I can make $1 today, right? That's the kind of content that I like to put out. And I'm sorry, but a lot of people don't care. I do. I have a moral compass in that way that I refuse to make content that I don't stand behind. I'm not going to stand behind hateful content against people. Take a look at the reaction that I did last year to the Wings of Redemption documentary. While everyone else wants to crap on this guy, everyone else wants to just make fun of him constantly, I approach it from a completely different perspective, and people really appreciated that. I'm going to do the exact same thing when I watch this Part 2 documentary on Sunday. I'm going to approach it from that perspective. I refuse to have hate in my heart just because I can make a few bucks doing it. That's ridiculous, you know? And when I did the react to these guys backstabbing me on Friday, I was upset, and yeah, I said some insulting things. I could have been way worse. I could have brought up their past and how messed up they are and the mistakes they've made. I know all about them. I know about Stuttering Craig's history. I know about Adam Krigler's history. I know all about them, the stuff that they've done that is laughably, hilariously embarrassing. I'm not going to bring that crap up.
Phil doesn't realize the fact he's saying that. Dude, that is so fucking malicious. He's a little high school bitch, bro. I swear. I could say the things that Craig did, but I didn't. Phil, the fact that you literally took time out of your day, bro, to react to it in a positive way like you did. Literally, that's it. That's all that needs to be said. Okay, this is odd. Why do you have to be such an odd, lying, contradicting little fucking asshole, bro? He's insane. He's a crazy person. This is it. This is the beginning of the actual final season of Dark Side Phil. It's like he's getting more insane as the days go by.
That has nothing to do with the situation. But that's the point I'm making, is I'm not gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. I'm not gonna bother. That's not the kind of guy I am. You know? I'm just gonna move forward positively and ignore all the nonsense. Alright?
I'm gonna ignore the nonsense. Takes like 15-20 minutes to talk about the nonsense. Oh, Phil, don't ever change, bro. I love all the gold dust and the little pieces of salt along the way, my guy. Alright, I don't know. Depending on how I'm feeling, I might do a bacon social club tonight. But we'll see how I'm feeling. I think I need to rest a little more after the insane interview weekend. But, alright, till I see you guys next time. Thanks for watching the video. If you stuck around for this stupid shit this far. Love you, dudes. And, yeah, take care of yourselves, my friends. Fuck Phil. He needs to get a job. I swear. Alright, peace.
Alright. So now we gotta stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients, and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side fifth. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. I'm half kind of European mix. European style, Asian fusion style tips. Greasy hair. Pasta once a week. The authentic style, Asian fusion style, Italian. Guess what else we're gonna add? What? Sausage. Italian sausage. That's gonna go in here too.
I love sausage. I have had many varieties.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side fifth. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. Why do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I'm a quarter Italian. I am 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European.